Hello, hello, everybody. It's once again time for Artfight, which of course means attacks and revenges, because I got attacked a couple of times this particular week, which is cool. I like that. Um, we're going to go ahead and start off, however, with a good old fashioned meme, I think. So, I'm bringing a friend's D&D group to the Scooby Doo realm. I hope you guys who are in this group enjoy your slimy monstrosity Scooby Doo fight entity, because that's what you're getting from me today. Is Slime Boy fully Scooby Doo. So I will need to draw more silhouettes, but I took basically basic shapes so that I could deal with stuff. Yeah, I got a whole group coming in right now. But I know Voids, you're watching. Here's your dog boy. You get to be Scooby, the main character. Alright, so this slime man. Wrong one. Many emotes, all for dogs. All for your dogs specifically. Yeah, let's see. I need. Adding some shadows and some monsters. Yeah. Look at all those emojis. All those canine emojis specifically. And I take my favorite blur because that lets me do stuff like that. And then I take this to like touch up spaces. Because gel-like color structure, fun to color. So, of course, right now the reference that I have open is y'all's Scooby Doo Monster of the Week villain man. A giant gooey fish monster that you guys can't decide if you're thirsting over or despising. Half of you seem to be going one way or the other, which of course is just how your D&D party works. And then I'll probably go over to Elliot. Okay. I'll just do this for a second because I need this to blur, but I didn't realize I needed that. No, I can duplicate that and do another layer of blur. Oop, wrong. Delete that, duplicate this, turn that off, and then Gaussian blur that so that I can get that glowing effect. Oh wait, after. Should have done that after I did more highlights. So many the puppy emojis. The most powerful of all the emojis. Big old voidal slime monster. And ta-da! We got the Scooby-Doo monster to weak. Right here, right now. I think I'll duplicate this and we'll do a multiply layer. So that I can some of this darker. I think that would be good. And we can go see with these as well. Yeah. Big bad goop monster. Goop. And the original sketch so that it's as there. Don't need that. I have the goop monster now. So to do everybody else, we'll be going one at a time. I will be collecting each and every one of these. I was also told that I needed to add a certain character that the party knows that I played, just so that I'm included as well. So let's get Pepper in the game. So, quick question, Voids. Is Elliot the kind of person who's going to look back at the thing he's running from? Or is he just going to run? I'm specifically taking references from my favorite version of Scooby-Doo, which was What's New Scooby-Doo. That's where my reference images came from. Alright. Back half's all dark. We got yes. Is he the kind who's going to look back, or is he the kind that's going to look forward? Scraggly werewolf teeth. Probably takes better care of them than what I'm doing right here, but I also got to do another layer. Just because his werewolf does have clothes on. Does. Don't have to? Okay. Looks back at monster or running forward for all he's worth. What's the energy? Remembering that the entity looks like this and this is how close he is. Honestly. Yes. Not having a good time. But at least he's got company in the form of the world's tiniest, most aggravated fairy in the world. World's tiniest fairy. But first things first, and that's colors. So looking this way, it would be purple. Just to give myself some order to see what I'm doing with the white, turning off the color. Well, yeah, I'm basing it off of a cartoon. In this case, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Scooby-Doo and all the stuff that comes with being a Scooby-Doo. 1, 2, 3. Because that makes my life easier when I know what to do. Where's the leak? There's the leak. Somehow. There we go. And invert. Well, let's see. Doggo nose. Now, I got dark colors for the tail, it looks like. Because I'm looking at the reference right now, Void's Teeth, and it does not seem like you have ever done like a full markings breakdown for this guy. Which I think is interesting because I kind of thought you'd be the kind of person to do that. But maybe that's just me thinking things. Which definitely could be. Unless you do have it squirreled away somewhere and it's just not on Artfight for whatever reason. Because that's where I'm looking at the moment. So I'm mostly just guessing at what's on the body. Which, you know, could be fun in its own way. Which, you know, is fun in its own way. Very werewolf. Much owl. Now, I'm gonna do a little fun thing with my Gaussian blur effect, because that gives me everything that I want, except for over here where I need to just gently erase. Because that gives me all the very good stuff. No, see, I can totally, I can understand that. I just kind of thought you'd be like the kind of person to like. If I'm being honest, the thought was that you'd probably grab like one of those. What are they? Doll makers that do like fur colors, pelts, and just like pop in that, because I've seen those before. Not for a while, but I have seen those. Okay, what are no? What are paw beans? What colors are paw beans? Because you have not shown me the paw beans on any of your drawings. Are they his like human skin tone or his half elf skin tone? Ah. Well, I sort of made him browner than that, but that vibes with. Okay. I made the fur color a little bit browner than the reference image looks, but that kind of works for just. It kind of looks like the colors of your actual, like, character. And I just realized I did this wrong, but we can fix it. We can fix this. That's what needs to be. I didn't get it right the first time, but now it's correct. Yes, that is the correct one. And now we have. I'll name it Or you. Why did you do this to me? I specifically said 2 T's. Because I think that's right. Pull up reference. Look at top of reference. No, it's 2 L's. Knew there was 2 something. Ah. Yes. But I just picked colors that sort of reminded me of all of the reference images that you had for your character. Okay, who's next? It was the bug. The teeniest bug. Everybody's favorite bug. This bug. Giant black again, which is good. So I'm drawing a very tiny little creature person. Then obtain soup. Show me the lines so that I can. To layer people's characters together is to suffer in a completely unique way every time. Somebody's gotta flip it off. Big ol' eldritch goop monster, and somebody has to. So I will have Wasp be angry because Wasp Angie. Eh. Back to like 1, please. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Believe they got their swarm. Yes. This is the character. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Now you can be back at full color. And turned off. For doing this, I don't need my lines anymore. Except for here. I realize now. My mistake. I have everything so small right now. It's kind of funny. It's more like I need to just do the body this way, please. Just ignore this for now. I'm having fun with this. It's honestly like you guys' characters are fun to draw. I of course need to be more like aware of people wearing stuff, but at the same time it's really hard because I didn't realize how small this canvas was initially. So everybody's just getting whatever outfits I feel like giving them. Or in the case of people who say, yeah, you don't have to draw clothes, they don't get no clothes. Because that makes my life a lot easier. And then we go up another layer, and I go to this, pull this behind it. There we go. Which helps me find sneak points. Or it sneaked me. And then we take this and we go. And we do another layer. There we go. Wee. I go here. No. Bugs. Gang. Zoom. No. I actually talked to Iron Duck about who characters is what. So, as I pull that up, and I pulled up characters, it's like everybody knows who all of these are in line. I'll go back as I go. Here we go. Let's do that. Okay. Now, this particular next character is here. And I was told, do I just keep everything the same or do I look up the actual small? Just needs to be a little bit smaller, I think. And it's the rat. So, not that big. I mean that affectionately. This character is a were-rat, so. It's Kathy time. Just like vibing. Drawing Scooby-Doo versions of Friends D&D campaign. That hopefully are well received. I have no idea if this will actually be something you guys enjoy or not. It'll probably be good. It'll probably be a meme even to you guys' group. Alright, here we go. Big old glasses. Because that's the thing. Not having a good time. Because who would at this particular junction? Now, let's see. There we go. Okay, good to know. There we go. Fantastic. I believe this would technically fall into lore moments, but you can't really see the lens at all. I'm gonna make background funky colors because this is Scooby-Doo energy. There we go. I also need to turn off the line art so that I can see where I'm coloring. Looks like I'll need to go back. Personally, I love you guys' designs for your characters. Like, not normally things that I would think of. Elliot has fun dark sclera that makes me happy. That's one of my favorite things to use, but I don't have a whole lot of characters with it. Not for lack of trying, mind you, just for lack of inspiration on like dealing with them after the creation process. It's all sorts of fun though. And then of course you guys play them as insanely as possible, so no, this is lighter than that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's a better color. Plus, I'm always a good fan of werewolves, but again, no idea how to wear the wolf and make story. That's my main thing is can do story stuff, but I don't have an inspiration that I'm using for a character, then I'm struggling, left floundering till I can figure something out. Alright. There we go. Three of believe 8 characters that are on here. Velma's next. This is based off of mostly how your DM sees you. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for the ping. Can fix. Easily fixable. Easily fixed. I think this would be a better color just in general, just to offset. Fixed, unless there's a specific color, in which case I'm in the DMs with you, Duck, so, because that's where I'm looking at the which character is who. So if you want to talk to me, literally just, you know. They're much better. So again, I'm using What's New Scooby-Doo as my point of reference. Goodness gravy train. After this one, Mainly because I want to put the group closer together and more feet on the floor-ish. Leave more like that. Because that's the way it goes. So, let's see. I'll actually do that in the correct color. If I can get a good color. Because everybody deserves the correct colors. Love, 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 love hair like this. Short and curly, cute hair. I'm still talking. Still talking. Just let me double check. Walk Walk Fashion Baby is basically this character. She's also the characters. This particular D&D party's seems to be their face and or brain cell. I do not know. I haven't necessarily been very involved, except for being the point for which your DM has been bouncing all the terrible, terrible things she does to you off of me. Now I feel like she would do knee-high boots. Absolutely. We'll do that because I like that. And I think I want to do like little embroideries. I feel like that would be well suited. Kill your enemies red. It's appropriate there. And I see. Mood. There we go. Excellent. I like that. I like that a lot. I realized that I did not correctly set this up for coloring wise. Just coloring now. Which is the most excellent. Who is this? The most powerful woman on the planet. You know, just the energy. Honestly, fits. Good ideas. Plus, the party brain cell. Or face. Don't know fully which one. All I know is that when she talks, you listen. That's everybody. And then we do black for the pants. Except for where I did the embroidery, where I'm gonna do some colors. Mostly like the main primaries, just to reveal stuff. And so it looks correct to the character references here. Gotta sort of highlight the lines when you're using black and black lines. And then the wings. Sneezing fits. Man. Sneezing. Sneezing fits. Sneezing not fun. Sometimes. But necessary. Cleans gunk out of your sinuses. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm enjoying this immensely. Groups on the run, moving fast. Yes. So long as it's behind. Okay. Beautiful. Let me go check my notes. Okay. Seder time. So of course these aren't going to stay the way they're staying. None of this is basically. It's time for persimmon. And easy enough to change out. Yes. Fantastic. Then we just design outfit based a little bit off of what is seen in the references. Let's see. There we go. Like that. And then we got earrings and rings and bracelets and maybe an anklet because fun. Energy. Very energy. course, all of these are going like attack Jackal Rabbit because Jackal is the one who brought them to Artfight. So if you like them, be sure to say thank you to Jackal Rabbit. And then, of course, there is me. Drawing art to attack said people, even though I am worried. Why did you do that? Yeah, I realized I did not like what I did there with the purple. I will fix it. But until I get to that particular point, not fixing. Now I can get to it. Yep. Like that. Okay. So that helps me get all this other stuff correctly filled in. I realized. Don't really have to worry too much. So I'm just going to fix that later. But bright colors seems to be the portent for this whole group. Yeah, there we go. Because as I move people back a little bit, I might be able to move everybody forward at the last minute, which is what will need to happen here. Ah, nice. I'm so glad. The canvas ended up smaller than I thought it would because I took a reference image because I wanted to get the Scooby-Doo running poses correct. Right? So with that in mind, I had to deal with the pixelizing aspects, but here's your slimy child, Iron Duck. Absolutely big monster mode. She fighting. But now it's time for Pescara. The man with no shirt. No shirt man. Always. No shirt man is the last person that I draw, apparently. We can add to that in a second. Gotta make sure I get that. Anatomically, at least a little bit correct. Exactly. Put on a shirt. He does not have any time. He's here to fight and stuff. Pretty sure. Fight and does not want to grow big. Please don't make him big. Does not appreciate the bigness. He's got no shirt, no shoes. He does not get service at restaurants. No shirt, no shoes, no service. I'll just like snatch the same color here. Let's see. Your cuff. Image that I have to borrow that way. Sparkle, sparkle, shiny, shiny. Then obtain them. You have the ability to do so. I love the just dichotomy of surfer bro hair with dreads in the front. Does not want. Do not want. No, that's actually fine. It's more see-through than anything. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. Now we can just get that. No, I saw that. It just inflicts pain upon my players. Whee! This is so much fun. Which is very valid of you. You really went. Half of them have some sort of trauma related to their parent and or guardian figures, and or where they came from, and or the idea of losing their family. Let's just go ahead and do all of that anyway. You really went, there is no escape. Suffer. That's so valid of you. Yeah, here we go. Color, color, color. My brain immediately went like, "Why are you running?" Meme, but with your characters and the inkfish. Okay, now I can probably move the whole group forward a little bit. Just maybe a little bit out of your grasp. There, duck. And then I take this and I go. Maybe take a green. And we take my vintage. And we take specifically like these flowers. And we just, not on this person's layer, but like underneath it. And we just like dark and evil spooky flowers. No, I don't like that one. We'll do that, and I'll have I honestly don't know what I'm doing here. Can't decide how I want to do this. I kind of like that, and I kind of liked the flowers, so maybe it's just sort of like... Having a lot of fun with this, honestly. Like, don't really want to do anything else with that, but like having a blast with... Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think I like that quite a bit. But now I gotta make sure that this stands out a little bit more, so I gotta go back to my inking brush so that I got like visible sparkly bit. Everybody else's sparklies are fine, but like, yes, that's good. Please enjoy the name. I like that. It's probably smaller than I think it is, but I very much like that. Thought I might add Pescara, not Pescara, but Syra, but I don't think she'd fit, to be honest, because she's never met this fish. She don't know why he's scary. That's a lot of friendly fire on Jekyll, which amuses me. Jekyll and Kodal and Mpanko are all werewolves. And Purple Coop. Okay. You're awake! Here! I'll pull it up so that you can see this. As I move into the next section. Yep, you're the only vampire I'm attacking with that. Let's see. Yeah. The whole group retro. So, yeah, now I'm gonna do a revenge for the parent because said person does not have any characters that can be turned into crochetable plushies. So, like in years prior, when the parent could not revenge for themselves, 'twas my turn to assist them. That's how I met Duck and their friends, actually. Which I am still greatly thankful for. This time it's a masked person who drew a gnome for the parent. Yes. Who knows? Feels good to be touching back with the roots, as it were. This person's post apocalyptic plant being named Pathos. Also with lots of fluffy hair, which I've said time and time again is like one of my favorite things to draw. Wood carved mask. Entity. This is not drawn in the order that I've received them. This is just drawn in the order that I'm inspired to do them. Parental combat. It's basically I still want to get them back. I wish to hit them with a revenge, but I do not have the time or energy at the moment to do the art style in a way that would work. So I went through their characters and found one that you would appreciate so that you would help me revenge them. My favorite form of parental combat is during Artfight. Because parent gets attacked by all sorts of people with cool art styles. Like Duck. Duck and then Coop. Speaking of which, Coop, I believe you were next on Eclectic's list. So hence why I'm drawing this particular person. Because they don't have any things that are able to be turned into the art form that the parent is feeling up to. Honestly, I'm really liking this sketch. I may clean up the face a little bit more, but I might just keep the lines on this and just color it in. Because it's feeling very... the energy is very what I wanted it to be, just with the lines alone. Always like this. Always, always, always. It's fun to draw other people's characters. One of my favorite things to do. Yeah. Even more than that, I may just decide to color it in with this particular brush that I'm using at the moment. Because I'm really, really enjoying it. Yeah. I think it looks good too. That part of the shape isn't good. This is just a flow like that. It may just be that I'm also feeling in a pencil-y mood, because I got a new physical sketchbook. And so I am doing physical artwork again, which I think is fun. So I don't know why I stopped. This is very fun. Just the character itself is very fun. But then again, I'm a sucker for a good post-apocalypse. I have my own after all. Actually, I really like that. I like being experimental. It reads as interesting. Yeah, get that read like a child did it. I do like that. I really like this particular character because you could do like whatever fall season winter vibes you wanted for the sticks and the hair. And this was a plant apocalypse according to their little character bio. Only plants have really survived. Humans aren't really equipped to deal with that anymore, which was definitely fun times. Yeah. Like I'm going for a fall vibe, so I'm actually going to take an orange and we're going to go on top of all of this. We're going to go to my we do another layer here with my like that. Do like that quite a bit. And then we take like this color. And we color it in, color it in. Color it in. Can't wait to post these today. These attacks will be at least two. The ones that I've done so far are my favorites so far. I've liked a bunch of the ones that I've done this year, which has been nice. But like, I'm really enjoying the way this one's coming together stylistically, and the way that the Hands of Time, fun little portrait, Scooby Doo antics came together was also very neat. Plus, I genuinely enjoy Scooby Doo. My favorite has always been the What's New Scooby Doo, though. Mainly because it had the same vibes, but that's show wise. I wanted the same vibes to yeah, it was actually that was something that I wanted to work on because I was doing fairly static. I've been doing fairly static like reference sheets, reference images for the my own particular characters, which has its place, has its place. Yes, yes, yes. But I've been wanting to play around with like actually doing movement and stuff this year. I wanted to do visible reaching out and visible like character movement, which is a lot harder than you'd think to get correct. So being able to pull off some of that has been nice. Of course, it's been very nice to have like fun characters to draw. So it's been like a year of what do I want out of people's art for my characters and what do I like when people draw my characters in Artfight, and then how can I do the same for everybody who attacks me this year is basically the vibe. I saw last year with yours, Duck, that like your absolute all time favorites were all the memes you were getting. And like, well, I'm not very well versed in memes. I've been trying to meme back at you this year because I saw the joy that that brought you last year, and I'm like, I want my friend to smile that much this year because I drew stuff for them too. So that's why you got memes after memeing me, and why you will probably continue to get memes from me as I desperately try and keep up with memes and fail because they're going so fast, and I refuse, utterly refuse, to get a TikTok. That was the only one I'll actually do that for, just so that I can get differences in the colors back there, which that looks good. Yes, I'm having a lot of fun this year. It also helps that I've been regulating it to a square for the most part, with the exceptions being every meme that I have drawn for you, Duck. They don't fit in squares, Duck. Alright. Definitely anime pose for this particular person. Let's play around with some perspective. just specifically so that this particular eye can be see no evil. Perspective is so hard. Save me. Looks so flat. Either way, having fun with this particular viewpoint. Wouldn't change it. Alright, we take the background color, we make it this bright blue. So I can do see no evil. And do this particular. Because it's time for kitty mode. This particular entity is Catboy. We can have that one up. Get that kitty eye going strong so I can use the fun imagery that I'm using. This is the same person that I drew the saint last week for. Stained glass imagery. Their characters are a lot of fun to draw. And not to mention, I tend to enjoy their art. I've bought adopts from them in the past. So I do like their art. Technically, it's only the one, and it's only Styx, who's literally got almost all of my favorite tropes attached to him, and who's been getting a spooky ooky storyline recently. Cult stuff. We'll actually lower this number. And sometimes, only sometimes, I wish I had something that would register my pen pressure better than what I have. But then I think about what would register my pen pressure better. And since I'm on an iPad, that would be the Apple Pencil, and I'm not willing to spend that much money on something that I have that is reliable, that I like. Let's get the anime boy hair going strong. I gotta need. Okay, so it would be the other way. That's part of the reason why when I got a message on Artfight this morning of one of the people who I'm hopefully going to get to in this session, they were telling me they were going to change teams, and they were worried that because of that I might change my mind on like revenging them, which that's not why I do revenge, but okay. I do revenge to share the joy of, oh, my character got drawn, which is my favorite part of Artfight. Not to earn points for my team, sorry. Sorry, other members of Team Werewolf. I'm not here to draw for points, I'm here to draw for joy. Yes, that is exactly my feelings on the matter. If I manage to earn many points, yes, fantastic, that's good. If I don't, he who I still attacked, somebody who needed to be attacked because I decided they needed to be attacked. So I am saying sorry to the actually competitive members of my team. I'm here for a good time, not a we win. Then again, I'm also incredibly loyal. I'm not gonna change teams just because. Okay. Yes, we're definitely getting this done correctly. Not only did this, so that I could have that separate for shadowing reasons. Sort of see the energy of this particular character now, which everybody's got to have a cat boy. Where's your cat boy? I got Trace. He's my cat boy. And that's the truth. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Now I can get rid of the sketch layer. Check for any holes in my inking. Turn on my other stuff. Take that part and And maybe we'll like do that whole thing. Like that. It's good. I'll take skin tone first. Yep. Oh, we got a line break on both sides. Well, that sucked. I wanted to get rid of my stuff that I had already found. Ah, that would be the problem. Got it. Now I got it. Yep, I need my inking pen. Yeah, there we go. And now, good. Where is it? Can I get my... There you are. Airbrush. There we go. Now his anime boy eyes are done, including his cat eye. Had a lime. Okay. Now... line break. That's enough to cause leakage. Is a problem. Gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. And I forgot one. No. Okay. And then we go to airbrushing and we go to our electric blue. Tips. Alright. Now I've got this, and we make that black. Actually, and we take it and we move it so that we got that. Then we lower the opacity and I clean up my edges. So like not there, not here. And then I just adjust it some more so that it looks good. And then we take the undersleeves and the pants and we pick a nice color for them because these are that makes you think of the correct type. Because he's a doctor, technically a magic healer, but that's the only one I want that dark. Everything else is gonna be gray. It's gonna be gray. And a silver bracelet with the eye against evil as the background element. All right, we're at 2 hours, so I'm gonna say that's it for now, which is about what I've been doing. I've been averaging 3 pieces. Expect these to go up today. Expect to be tagged in them because I will. Tomorrow is more Artfight, so thank you all for coming out. I hope you had a wonderful time. I'm having a great time this art fight, to be honest. It's been fantastic. I'm getting more ideas for characters that I haven't touched in a while than I've been in a while, so it's really nice. Um, if you like what I do and want to support me, consider giving me a follow if you haven't already. If you have money to spare and you want to help out a beginning streamer, go to my Ko-fi page where you can do that. Um, if you cannot do either of those things because you've already done the following or you don't have money to spare, consider going to my YouTube to feed the algorithm to help other people find me. All right. I hope you've had a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or wherever you are in this fine world, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.